You want the secret? You want the hack? You're scrolling through life, looking for that one AI tool that will do the work for you. That one shortcut that will make you rich while you sleep. But here's the truth that nobody wants to tell you. Your comfort is killing you. Every time you choose the easy path, you are choosing to stay exactly where you are, stuck in the muddy waters of mediocrity. You think you're in a race against your competitors? You think this is about the job market or the economy? No. You are in a race against the version of you that wants to quit. That version of you is lazy, that version of you is comfortable, and that version of you is the only thing standing between you and the life you claim you want. Most people live their lives asking for a sign. They want life to be fair. They want everything to go according to a plan. Let me tell you something, life isn't fair. It never was. I came from hell. My childhood was a nightmare. I was broken. I couldn't read. I was lost. I had every excuse in the world to just roll over and die. I was judged. I was beaten. I was at the bottom of the barrel. But then I realized something that changed everything. The darkness I lived in. That wasn't a curse. That was my fuel. Most of you have a roof over your head. You have technology at your fingertips. You have everything handed to you on a silver platter, and you're still depressed? Why? Because you have no resistance. You have no calluses on your mind. You have lived your whole life trying to avoid pain, trying to avoid struggle, trying to avoid the things that make you uncomfortable. But it is in that discomfort where the growth happens. You need to stop asking for things to get easier and start asking to get stronger. If you hate the work, good. If you hate the grind, good. If you hate waking up at 4 a.m. to build your future while the rest of the world is sleeping, good. Because on the other side of the thing you hate, that's where the greatness is hiding. We live in the era of artificial intelligence. Everyone is obsessed with automation. Everyone is asking, how can I do less and get more? That is the wrong question. That is the question of a weak mind. The question you should be asking is, who am I becoming while I use these tools? You can use all the AI in the world. You can use every software, every script, every shortcut available. But if you don't have the discipline to sit in that chair when you're tired, when you're hungry, when you're frustrated, when you want to throw your computer out the window, you're nothing. The machine doesn't make you great. The machine is just a tool. The greatness comes from the human who refuses to stop. I don't train for a race. I don't train for a trophy. I train for life. When you're coding, when you're studying, when you're building your craft, when you are pushing into the unknown, you're not just building a product. You are building yourself. You are building the ability to face the dark room when it's 3 a.m. and no one is watching and no one is cheering for you. That is where you find out who you really are. That is where the character is forged. Most people don't have accountability. They lie to their friends, they lie to their families, but worst of all, they lie to themselves. They look in the mirror and say, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow is a disease. Tomorrow is where dreams go to die. You need to be accountable to the very last second of your day. Are you doing the work? Are you putting in the hours? Or are you just pretending to be busy so you can feel better about yourself? Stop the charade. Stop lying to yourself. If you're lazy, own it. If you're scared, own it. But don't stay there. You have to face the man in the mirror every single day. You have to look at yourself and say, I am the problem and I am the only solution. Tonight, find one thing you hate doing. One thing you've been pushing off because it's too hard, too boring, or too intimidating. Do it. Do it right now. Don't do it for the money. Don't do it for the likes. Don't do it for the validation of people who don't even care about you. Do it because your mind needs to know that you are in control. You are the architect of your reality. Stop looking for the exit. Stop looking for the easy way out. Walk straight into the fire. Embrace the suck. When your lungs are burning, when your brain is screaming at you to stop, when the whole world tells you that you've done enough, that is when the real work begins. That is when you stop being a passenger in your own life and start being the driver. You think you know your limits? You don't know anything about your limits. You're operating at 40% of your true capacity. You have so much more to give, but you're held back by your own fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. Tear that fear down. Use it as fuel. Turn that negative energy into a weapon. The race you're running it alone. There is no one coming to save you. There is no one coming to push you. It has to come from inside. Are you ready to be accountable? To the very last second? To the very last breath? I am. I'm not here to play games, I'm here to conquer. Now you need to ask yourself, are you here to play or are you here to conquer? The choice is yours, but make no mistake. The clock is ticking. Get up, get to work, and stay hard.